Welcome. Let's see few tweets condemning the barbaric attack, trying to attack. There was no attack, but there was an attempt to attack on Honorable Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gawai, and he was about to be attacked by one of the lawyers in the Supreme Court yesterday. Of course, the attack on CJI B.R. Gawai, Bar Council of India suspended the advocate Rakesh Kishore, who actually made an attempt to throw a shoe on the Honorable Chief Justice of India. Different people tweeted, they condemned the attack. These are the different leaders tweeted from Andhra Pradesh. First of all, Narendra Modi ji has condemned this attack. Narendra Modi ji said, I spoke to Chief Justice of India, Justice B.R. Gawai ji. The attack on him earlier today in the Supreme Court premises has angered every Indian. There is no place for such reprehensive acts in our society. It is utterly condemnable. Appreciated the calm displayed by Justice Gawai in the face of such situation. It highlights his commitment to values of justice and strengthens the spirit of our constitution. So this is what actually Narendra Modi ji tweeted. And of course, few leaders from Andhra Pradesh like Y.S. Jagannath Reddy, the opposition leader, and the disgraceful attack on Honorable Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gawai ji, in the Supreme Court is deeply disturbing and must be unequivocally condemned. This is not an assault on the individual, but an affront to dignity of our highest judicial institution. We must stand united in upholding the integrity of our institution, conduct ourselves with maturity and responsibility. This is what opposition leader of Andhra Pradesh has tweeted. And Chandrababu Naidu, the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, also tweeted, said, I strongly condemn the attack on Chief Justice of India, Justice B.R. Gawai ji. Such actions are unacceptable and have no place in a civilized and democratic society. Upholding the dignity of our judiciary is fundamental to the functioning of our democracy. This is what actually Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu posted. And Pawan Kalyan, the Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, he said, the attempt to attack an Honorable CJ is deeply disturbing and we condemn this act unconditionally. We understand the profound sentiments involved, but an error of path is still a transgression of dharma. Sanatana wisdom demands vyavahara, adherence to law, and constitutional respect above all. Our ancient texts teach that justice is achieved through process, not passion. We reject only action that shames the resolves of millions of Sanatanis who stand for law and order. Jansana stands firmly with the dignity of the CJS office. That's what actually Pawan Kalyan tried to say that. I think Nara Lokesh also tweeted, I just learned about the shameful and cowardly attack on the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Shri B.R. Gawai. I strongly condemn these such attempts to intimidate the judiciary have no place in democracy and must be dealt with firmly. Wishing the CJI strength as it continues to uphold constitutional values in an exemplary exposure. And of course, Y.S. Sharmila, the right-wing fanatic attacking the Honorable Chief Justice of India at the Supreme Court is both shocking and unacceptable. It strikes at the very dignity of our judiciary and undermines the rule of law. Targeting a Chief Justice who has reached the nation's highest judicial position through merit, integrity and dedication sends a deeply troubling signal. It is an attempt to intimidate someone who has upheld the Constitution while being social barriers. The senseless act highlights how hatred, intolerance and fanatism has grown in our society over the last decade. I strongly condemn this assault. This is actually Y.S. Sharmila has tweeted. So these are the tweets from Andhra Pradesh, from across the country. Also there are different tweets from India Bloc. This India Bloc, Rahul Gandhi, the opposition leader of opposition, he posted, the attack on the Chief Justice of India is an assault on the dignity of our judiciary and the spirit of our constitution. Such hatred has no place in our nation and must be condemned. That's what Rahul Gandhi tweeted. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, I think she tweeted some in Hindi. माननीय राष्ट्रीय कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधिकारी पर हमले के, I don't know Hindi, if I read wrong, please excuse me, हमले की कोशिश अत्यंत शर्मनाक Durbam, it's okay. Something she tweeted in Hindi. Okay, because I don't know Hindi. I don't want to hurt you people who knows Hindi. So she tweeted something else. Okay, Mallikarjun Kharge, an attempt to attack on the Honorable Chief Justice of India in the Supreme Court is unprecedented, shameful, and abhorrent. It is an attack on the dignity of our judiciary and the law. When sitting Chief Justice rose to the nation's highest judicial office through merit, and the presidency is targeted such a manner, it sends a deliberate, sends what? Deeply disturbing message. Integrity. It reflects an attempt to intimidate and humiliate a man who has broken social barriers to uphold the constitution. Such mindless acts show how hate, fanatism, bigotry has engulfed our society in the past decade. On behalf of the Indian National Congress, I condemn this attack in the strongest possible terms. Safest and security for judiciary is paramount. Let justice and reason prevail, not intimidation. This is what actual Mallikarjun Kharge and the M.K. Stalin, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, he tweeted the shameful act against Honorable CJ Thiru B.R. Gawai inside the Supreme Court is an attack on the highest judicial office of our democracy and deserves the strongest condemnation. The manner in which the Honorable CJ responds with grace, calm, and magnanimity shows the strength of the institution, but they cannot make us take the incident lightly. The reason revealed by the attacker for his act shows how deeply the oppressive and hierarchical mindset still lingers in our society. We must nurture a culture that respects and protects our institutions and demonstrates maturity in our conduct. And Siddaramaiah has also tweeted very long message. He tweeted, I strongly condemn the incident in such a lawyer attempted to throw a shoe at Honorable Chief Justice of Supreme Court, Justice B.R. Gawai. Immediate legal action must be taken against the unruly lawyer who sought to insult both the Chief Justice and the judiciary. Justice B.R. Gawai belonged to the Dalit community, has risen to the highest echelons of the judiciary by overwhelming entrenched social barriers through merit and perseverance. This incident is a stark reminder that caste-based prejudice and Manuvadi mindset continue to persist even 75 years after the enactment of Indian Constitution. I wish to assure Honorable Chief Justice Gawai that he is not alone. Crowds of secular and democratic citizens who uphold the values of Constitution stand firmly by his side. The Chief Justice does not represent any religion or political party. From that perspective, I appeal to people across all castes, faith, and political affiliations to unequivocally condemn this disgraceful act in one voice. We must not overlook the fact that divisive politics based on caste and religion have created conditions of Manuvadi attitudes like that of Rakesh Kishore to emerge and thrive. Just as certain individuals attempt to glorify Nathuram Godse, a convicted assassin, as a national icon, who are now witnessing similar elements that celebrate lawyers' shameful act, it is an imperative that legal action is taken not only against the perpetrator, but also against those who are supporting, encouraging such behavior. Such a big message he has written, but wonderful words written by Siddaramaiah. Pinarayi Vijayan, of course, Kerala Chief Minister, strongly condemned the attempted attack on Chief Justice B.R. Gawai in the Supreme Court. This alarmed incident is a reflection of hatred spread by the Sangh Parivar. To dismiss it as an individual act is to ignore growing climate of intolerance when communal fanatism dares to target even Chief Justice of India. So this is Mamata Banerjee. I condemn the attack on the Chief Justice of India, Justice B.R. Gawai Ji, in the Supreme Court premises. This has been a most outrageous thing and effective an assault to the Constitution of India. I personally respect Justice Gawai, send him by regards from the flood-hit North Bengal where I am camping now. Jai Hind. That's what Mamata Banerjee wrote. Revanth Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana. Words cannot express my condemnation at this dastardly attempt to attack and intimidate the highest functionary of country's judicial pillar. This is a dark day in our country's history. I stand with all citizens in expressing solidarity with our intrepid CJI, His Lordship B.R. Gawai, who bravely declared he won't be faced or cowed down by such cowardly attacks. This is Revanth Reddy has posted. So these are all the different posts that we have seen. Of course, communist parties, CPIM and both the CPI and CPIM, both the communist parties condemn this attack. And also AILU, this All India Lawyers Union, condemned the attack on CJI Gawai in Supreme Court, call it attack on judiciary and constitution. That's what the All India Judiciary Union, Lawyers Union condemned this attack. An assault on constitution. Sonia Gandhi, of course, she condemns attack on CJI. Gawai urges solidarity. Okay, this is Sonia Gandhi. And their Congress party has, they wrote something else. No words are adequate to condemn the attack on the Honorable Chief Justice of India in the Supreme Court itself. It is an assault not just on him, but on our constitution as well. This is what actually Sonia Gandhi issued a statement on this. That's what Sonia Gandhi has written. So the shameful Congress President T.N. Kerala CM's condemned attack on Chief Justice, that we have already read his statement. And shameful Congress President T.N. Kerala CM's condemned attack on Chief Justice B.R. Gawai in Supreme Court. These statements we have already read, what Mallikarjun Kharge wrote, and this is Stalin's statement. These two statements we have already read. And SCBA and SCAORA condemn lawyers' attempt to attack CJI B.R. Gawai. This SCBA's sentiments. What does it mean by the SCBA and SCAORA? Maybe some organizations, right? Maybe it may be related to some judicial art. I don't know full form of this. Okay, CBA and SCAORA condemned lawyers' attempt attack on CBI. This one. SC Mehta is condemned the attacks on CJI Gawai, calls it result of misinformation on social media. Okay. You know, the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, he is actually government representative in the Supreme Court, so he condemned the attack on Gawai. There are different Dalit groups, they staged protest in Kalaburgi. They're condemning attack on CJI Gawai. In, I think it's Karnataka. In Karnataka, Dalit groups, they protested. They did some dharnas and all. And CM condemns attack on CJI. This is Siddaramaiah, of course. We have read his statement already. CM Revanth Reddy's statement also we already read. And AP Judicial Officials Association, okay, Andhra Pradesh Judicial Association, they also condemned the attack and they termed it disgraceful activity. Stalin, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, his statement we already read. And this is Kerala Chief Minister, we read his statement already. Assault on Constitution, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, and their statements we already read. Stalin, again it repeated, okay. So Rahul, such hatred has no place in Rahul Gandhi, that we have seen. This day will be written blank letters in history. Imran Masood, I think is Congress MP. This is, YSRCP leader, a Dalit leader, Sailija Nath, and he condemned the attack from the party, Andhra Pradesh party. So these are the different people who condemned the attack. And let's see, there are some tweets also there. Let's see those tweets. See, already he was attacked. Already CJ was attacked. And still there are some tweets against CJI Gawai. So unfortunate. Some fact, what is if Nipur Sharma was responsible for unrest in India, then CJ Gawai himself is responsible for shoes hurled at him. See what kind of tweet they are doing that. If Nipur Sharma was responsible for unrest in India, then CJ Gawai himself is shoes hurled at him. That means they're defending that the act of throwing shoe at him is, justifiable. They're trying to justify that. Some tweets so surprising. And BCI suspends practice of Advocate Rakesh Kishore, who attempted the attack on CJ B.R. Gawai. Of course, there is a letter. Delhi police, this man, Warlock Mohit, is provoking Hindus to commit the murder of the Chief Justice of India. And when there is a person called, I demand Bharat Ratna for him. The one who actually threw shoe at, I mean, made an attempt to throw shoe at P.R. Gawai, and someone is demanding Bharat Ratna for him. See, that's what CJ Gawai. This is something in Hindi, so let's skip that in Hindi. अभी तो सिर्फ जूता चला गया है. Is also in Hindi. I think it's something like that. Now it was they throw down a shoe and will throw even more than shoe, something like that in Hindi. See what kind of posts there. They made AI video. How bad is this post? It is being circulated. So bad. So sad to see such posts. Okay, these are all the information about CGI. With a lot of hard work, he became CGI. So attack on him is definitely not acceptable as per me. Thank you. Namaskar.